No, I think the biggest problem we've got at the moment is to hang on to our NHS. Speaking as an ex-nurse, an ex-public service worker, hold on to the NHS. That's what we need to fight for. With my last dying breath, I'd do it.
In times gone by, Brighton Pavilion has elected the House of Commons' only Green MP. So, with general election 2019 fast approaching and everyone making much hype about how this election will be the Brexit election, we've come to Brighton to find out whether that's the most important political issue for the people who live here. A general election is upon us, madam. It's been described as a Brexit election.
Yes.
Do you think Brexit is the most important political issue that we face as a country at the moment?
No, I don't.
Go on.
I think climate change is far more important. Climate change and extinction is far more important. The planet is more important than Europe.
Brexit does play a role in it, but the environment is more important right now, and I think that's how people are feeling.
Homelessness, I think. I am homeless, currently homeless, street homeless. A lot of the problems is there's not enough housing in Brighton, well, across the whole country, really. Homelessness has become sort of a very big problem since universal credit. Universal credit has caused a lot of it, I think.
No matter who you are, no matter what you are, no matter what your pockets are, you walk into A&E, you walk into hospital, you get sorted. Go to America and see people working 4 jobs to pay their insurance. Watch the diabetics dying because they can't afford to buy insulin. That's what I don't want here. Healthcare is for health. It's for us. Keep your nation fit. Don't sell it off. I don't want to get insurance. I have a child who's a type 1 diabetic. He's not going to be able to afford to buy insulin. It's not fair. It's not fair for all of us. And make the people pay their tax that are wandering off from country to country.
I do think that the environment has to be number one, and then with that Brexit, and then obviously the NHS and all of that comes into politics anyway. But yeah.
Your baby's very strong. She's pulling the microphone out of my hand.
Feels very passionate about the environment.
Does she? She's very
She
passionate.
wants to live in the...
Yeah, well, she would like to live on the planet.
Yeah.
I retired a year ago. I spent 30 odd years in a public service. I paid tax on my pension contributions then. I'm paying tax now. I ain't got a problem. If you walk into A&E tonight, my money's paying for it in a very small way, and for everyone else. Fair for all. So pay your taxes. I can't afford to pay it, but I'm still paying it. Because that's decent people. We're human beings.
Actually, I think the most important thing is redistribution of wealth and ensuring that people who have the most contribute the most to support those who don't. It's just gratuitous wealth. Anything beyond really millions is ridiculous. You could never spend that money in a lifetime, realistically. And to have it is just pure selfishness, really. When there are people who have so little that their children can't afford to eat or have new clothes, you know. What kind of decision is that when there are people who can't decide whether they want a new jet plane or a new Lamborghini?
Well, I'm 25. I'm not on benefits at the moment, and I would get £317 a month. I'd have to pay my rent, food, everything with that, you know. So it's a bit of a struggle. It's like some people wait up to 6 months for a payment, just for their first payment. You know, you can get a fast-track payment on that, but then when you get your first payment, you have to pay that back. So, you know, there is a big problem with it. Before you even start, you're in debt. Rent arrears. Before you even start, I was in the care system. I had my own flat, and for 18 years, I had everything done for me by social services. I never got taught how to budget money, anything like that. So when I was in my own flat, I couldn't deal with it. I got myself into a lot of debt, and then I made myself intentionally homeless.
If we don't look out for each other, what's going to happen? The biggest, meanest person is going to take over. No. So if we all stand together, we're a bigger party to fight. If we all start fighting amongst each other, then we ain't got a chance.